dopo che c'è stato, diciamo, la prima live di 2 settimane fa, dove abbiamo effettivamente completato la prima delle 2 missioni presenti in Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Perché Sons of Liberty lo scopriremo. Cosa è successo durante la prima missione? Durante la prima missione abbiamo interpretato Snake che si è avventurato, possiamo dire, su questa nave che trasportava un nuovo Metal Gear, un anti-Metal Gear, che la nostra missione era consisteva soltanto nel prendere informazioni e per svelare al mondo intero questo lavoro fatto dai Marine, ma un gruppo specializzato di soldati russi capitanati da... oddio, mi vengono in mente nomi di russi veri, e invece lui non lo è. Lui non è Gorbaciov, ma è Gorlukovic. Gorlukovic, insieme ad Ocelot, che però Ocelot ha fatto il doppio gioco e ha preso lui Metal Gear, che adesso non sappiamo dove sia perché ha schiantato la nave, si è lanciato in acqua e quant'altro. Non sappiamo neanche che fine abbia fatto Snake, effettivamente, dopo quell'incidente. Per cui, Sons of Liberty, siamo pronti. Un paio di disclaimer prima di cominciare la seconda missione. La seconda missione durerà ovviamente di più. Questa è la missione dello Shell rispetto al tanker. Presenterà dei filmati un po' lunghetti che spezzeranno tanto il gameplay. Lo dico, è una cosa che molti hanno odiato di Metal Gear 2, io pure. Però di contro c'hai una bella trama e poi tutto verrà spiegato. Ci sono delle teorie fatte che io vi mostrerò durante durante le varie live per aiutarvi a capire queste robine qua. Mi serve soltanto un paio di feedback se riuscite. I volumi, per cortesemente se con i volumi ci troviamo tra voce e audio, e dato che l'ultima volta scattava la live con la webcam attiva, se ci sta questa tipologia di problema, se ci sono se c'è qualche unicorgio nel caso in cui la chat non dovesse funzionare, c'è qualche unicorgio che è connesso che vi può dare questo tipo di feedback, può passare su Discord a darmi queste informazioni, tanto ho tutto aperto e possiamo tranquillamente parlare. Però adesso dobbiamo continuare, dobbiamo andare avanti, la missione dello Shell ci aspetta. Vorrei aver fatto un solo salvataggio che vale per entrambe le missioni. Voglio sbagliarmi. Ok, start. Load game, perfetto. Carica partita. Questa è col tanker, missione finita. Se faccio sì, dovrebbe iniziarmi la missione dello Shell. Sì, lat. Normal. Radar di tipo 1. E ora cominciamo con l'introduzione della missione. Gli scienziati dovettero fare migliaia di calcoli per creare la bomba atomica e determinare i possibili effetti. I computer e le bombe atomiche, entrambi un prodotto della seconda guerra mondiale, sono cresciuti insieme.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
Ciao Dado.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for
cerchio. No.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have two mission objectives. One, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And two, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Perfetto, abbiamo già un po' di cui discutere.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the back button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Ciao Taichi. Ok, allora. Premessa numero 2. La versione remastered di Metal Gear Solid 2 presenta un enorme problema. La localizzazione in italiano. Ci sono una marea di typo e di traduzioni errate. Ad esempio, copy that che significa capito, è stato tradotto con copialo. Questa cosa non è presente in Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty per PlayStation 2, ma c'è nelle sue versioni HD. Cominciamo subito facendo un'analisi importante. La seconda missione di Metal Gear 2 è, come potete immaginare, strettamente collegata alla prima, già negli eventi. Quindi, dove questa nave, questo tanker è stato distrutto, si dice che questo tanker portasse ingenti quantità di petrolio che si sono quindi poi riversate in mare, e quindi è stata costruita questa struttura di decontaminazione detta Big Shell. Grande scudo, grande copertura, insomma. Durante una visita governativa in cui c'è anche il presidente, che è James Johnson, nuovo presidente dopo che quello precedente, dopo gli eventi di Metal Gear Solid, si è dimesso, effettivamente sono stati presi d'ostaggio da un ex gruppo specializzato nei servizi segreti della Marina, i Dead Cell. E quindi poi la Marina stessa ha inviato 2 squadre del SEAL Team 10 del gruppo 10, che agisce con 2 squadre, squadra alfa e squadra beta, per andare a recuperare il presidente, perché le minacce ci sono una richiesta di riscatto di 30 miliardi di dollari con minaccia di far saltare in aria tutta la struttura, quindi un disastro ecologico di dimensioni immani. Ok, cominciamo a vedere delle cose. Partiamo da come è iniziata la missione. Ci siamo infiltrati tramite acqua, quindi sott'acqua, abbiamo una tuta di infiltrazione con maschera, ci sono un gruppo di soldati specializzati che lavorano per il governo e che adesso minacciano di fare qualcosa, quindi una roba terroristica. I riferimenti a il primo Metal Gear sono molti, anche sul come si arriva, armi di equipaggiamento PSP, quindi procurati sul posto, diverse robe. Ma noi adesso dobbiamo concentrarci sul giocare. Quindi, diciamo, tutte le migliorie dal punto di vista tecnico-grafico le abbiamo viste nella prima missione, quindi andremo direttamente a valutare il titolo. E quindi direi di cominciare quanto prima. Visuale in prima persona, che belli gli scarrafoni. Quindi, allora, vediamo un po', se io apro qua. Dove cazzo? Ok. Tasto azione. Okay. Per cui, vediamo un pochettino se qua troviamo qualcosa. Subito troviamo una razione. E basta. Possiamo notare che questo personaggio rispetto a Snake è molto più agile, anche nel combattimento CQC. Qui non c'è niente di che. Lì c'è una razione. Quella razione può essere raggiunta andando qua sotto alla fine, ma a ne frega relativamente cazzi. Qualcuno è stato buttato giù. E lì c'è un soldato.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gorlukovich man.
Gorlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Quindi sappiamo che c'è un esercito oltre ai regolari nemici di cui abbiamo parlato, quindi questo gruppo di terroristi. Vale. Ok. E quindi abbiamo un appisenso, uno scope, la razione la mettiamo qui. Gli uomini di Gorlukovich, però non si parla del fatto che Gorlukovich sia morto. Qualcuno ha buttato giù i nemici.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Ok, quindi qualcuno si è introdotto e ha fatto svenire le quali, potete vedere, hanno le tre stelline. Chi è stato preso. Andiamo ad accedere al nodo. Carino come ci sia stata la cosa abbastanza inutile. Node. Did you say nerd? Male accedere a un computer. E quindi abbiamo accesso ad una serie di informazioni da inserire. Codename, birthday e nationality. Quindi facciamo che mettiamo Masebello. Codename. Metterò la mia effettiva data di nascita. 9. No? Non mi fa mettere l'anno. Ah. Nazionalità Italia, ok. Radarti tipo 1. Normal, ok. Ok. Le quali si stanno riprendendo.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose,
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack,
what?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Ok. Parte di questa conversazione non ha il benché minimo senso. Queste guardie si stanno per riprendere, quindi sarà meglio concentrarci su...
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Non chiamarlo, Jack.
I'm under enemy fire! Secure the perimeter!
Il mio passaggio è arrivato. Lo sapevo.
It's the enemy! I need help!
Dicevo, ok. Rose, che dovrebbe essere la nostra donna, sarà il nostro analista. È stata scelta apposta per questa missione. Veniamo chiamati col nome Jack, quindi possiamo già immaginare, per chi non avesse ancora capito, che non stiamo controllando Solid Snake.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Due dati importanti sono stati dati qui. Ne riparleremo.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
Ora vediamo un'altra cosa importante di questa struttura.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of Strut A, Shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Ok, quindi il leader di questi Dead Cells, che adesso si fanno chiamare Sons of Liberty, sembra essere Solid Snake. Che ho trovato delle bende che fermano l'emorragia. Ok, ma ci hai detto un'altra cosa. Non può essere Snake, perché Snake è morto. È morto nell'incidente del tanker che lui stesso ha fatto esplodere. Altro dettaglio su cui bisogna fare attenzione. Quindi, per l'opinione pubblica, o per quello che sanno i reparti militari, siamo stati noi nella prima missione a distruggere il tanker.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
E non si sta parlando di Metal Gear in nessun modo, si parla di tutt'altro, si sta parlando. Nessuno parla del Ray, del fatto che si è turbato e nient'altro. Nessuno sa niente.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Ok, quindi forse avremo a che fare solo con una guardia. E lì c'è il nostro nodo. Vorrei giocare un po' se è possibile.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Ma io non lo farò. Questo voglio sentirlo.
Got one, I see. Don't leave him lying around.
Io lo lascio. Allora mi collego al nodo. Ogni volta che ci colleghiamo a un nodo, mentre gli unni mi stanno bombardando casa, ci fa scegliere le opzioni. Cosa un po' inutile. Però noi adesso abbiamo la nostra mappa. Così, qui. Qui non ha niente, ok. Ah, tornano le chiavi di sicurezza. Livello 1, va bene. Andiamo da questa parte. Connessione bridge FA. E c'è un drone, un Cypher come abbiamo visto nella prima missione.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president.
Is he safe?
He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money.
Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home.
Roger that. Holy!
Alpha Zero, report.
Damn it! Cover the president!
Come in, Alpha Zero.
This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that...
Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the President's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now. Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right. I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Ok. Allora. Viene concesso di giocare un po'.
Communications with the AB connecting bridge have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Encounter EMS requested.
Ok. Perfetto. Ma guarda, un video. Ah. Sì, la regia è molto bella. Beh, così.
All Alpha, come in. What's going on? Alpha, respond.
Per cui c'è questo individuo che spacca i culi, sembra essere incredibilmente agile. Letteralmente ficcando il sangue da questo individuo corpo.
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Get down! Where is he?
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vam,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Tempo di ricaricare. E questo Vamp spacca.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down.
Ciao Frangox, buonasera.
My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Carrafone.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, Advanced,
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
Parleremo di questi VR.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that.
Ancora non sono finiti.
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak? That was Vamp.
Non un
He's
vamp.
Romanian,
Vamp.
a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
Snake è
You
morto?
mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
Quindi hanno identificato il
What about the
cadavere.
other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy.
Perché no? Generoso da tutto il pacchetto.
Take this too.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
AC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Ok. Quindi Snake è morto, hanno trovato il suo cadavere. Ci sono dei membri del Dead Cell. Ci sono soltanto 3. Si parla di George Sears. George Sears è effettivamente il presidente degli Stati Uniti durante Metal Gear Solid 1. Il famoso Solidus, il terzo, di cui si parla nel dialogo post scena dei crediti. Abbiamo un'arma, una UPS-45, anzi una Soko. Il nostro amico qui dorme, noi intanto ci colleghiamo al nodo. Dobbiamo andare a recuperare il presidente. Personaggio che sicuramente non ci sta dicendo la verità. Sa molte cose, ma probabilmente il SEAL Team 10 lo sa. Ma non sembra essere qualcuno che è arrivato con l'elicottero, anche perché le comunicazioni radio dalla sua radio non arrivavano, forse è danneggiata. Possiamo dargli il beneficio del dubbio. Potrei mostrarvi una cosina qui, ma è un po' presto. E noi abbiamo ancora la nostra M9, che io non ricordo dove sia la nostra pistola a tranquillanti.
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Ah, curioso, non mi era mai successo questo.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
No.
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
Adesso,
I'd
Ryder.
rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay. I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
Si ricordò di averla
I need as
prima,
much
ok.
data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Questa è una comunicazione importante. Ok, dobbiamo salvare il presidente. Siamo tra nella struttura che va tra B e C. Esattamente davanti a noi. Intanto noi ci prendiamo quante più munizioni possiamo della nostra arma. Una razione in più non fa mai schifo. Volete vedere le cose che non si possono aprire? Continuo a non poterle aprire. Amici, proseguiamo. Indovinate un po'. Spara. Un altro filmato. La valigetta, vedete l'altra metà della manetta.
What the hell is that?
Esatto. Questi proiettili ti spostano. Non la colpisco.
Come, put me out of my misery.
Altra cosa.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her. Is she the one they call Fortune?
US Navy. Ed ecco Vamp anche. Prende il presidente come se fosse un sacco di patate. E ovviamente la valigetta.
Queen.
Don't let them take the president! Ready grenades!
Se le pallotte non funzionano. Granate. Duh.
A dud!
Today is another bad day.
Arma
Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
magnetica. Ha spazzato via l'intero ponte di collegamento con la struttura centrale. Un'arma devastante che ha eliminato totalmente la...
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you
squadra
again
solare.
someday.
E ha fritto un gabbiano. Un paio di gabbiani. Stanno morendo tutti i gabbiani, ok. E così si presenta Fortune, secondo membro dei Dead Cell.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The president can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to simulation too?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Dobbiamo andare al supporto C, quindi adesso la missione è cambiata, perché appunto ci si preoccupa del fatto che ci possa essere appunto una reazione da parte dei terroristi che dicano: bene, ci avete attaccato, adesso ne facciamo esplodere qualcosina. Voi che ne pensate? Quindi raggiungiamo la struttura C, che è appunto la struttura accanto a noi. Indovinate adesso cosa succederà. Del gameplay. Esatto. Dining Hall, questa è la zona mensa. Tutto attaccato, mamma mia. I cessi. Dovete vedere. Vediamo se funziona questa. No. Capisco perché si avvicini lentamente. Di solito si avvicina veloce, faceva un bacino dove c'era la modella. Ovviamente qua c'è l'altro cesso. Ventaturina. Fucile da cecchino, quindi ci sarà un fucile da cecchino. E proiettili per la M9, ma la M9 non l'abbiamo. Questa è una porta di livello 1, non possiamo entrare. E adesso dovremo stare qui un po'. Fai un video importante.
Freeze! Don't shoot.
Infatti, questi gameplay che spezzettano i filmati.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? Oh, that's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys.
Vedi da dove è arrivato.
Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio, Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
Esatto.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
but I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again?
Il CEO, non il comandante, il capo.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe.
Tempo a prendere per culo
Assist him in
Raiden.
any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own.
Con ordini ufficiali.
There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this.
Mi piace come infatti abbiamo detto.
You haven't
Mi
had
raccomando,
bomb
chiamalo
disposal
Raiden.
training
Sì,
per
Jack.
se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
Dice una cosa importante.
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place.
Vero.
Big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of shell 2.
Take this.
What's this?
Security card issued to Shell personnel. The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
Vero. Ne 1, 2, ovviamente prenderemo 2.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right.
Grazie, Luke.
I'll give you
Grazie mille per
instructions from
l'host.
here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And who dares wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you. Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
Quindi ci sono bombe da disinnescare. Adesso sappiamo come fare. E ci sono dubbi su Pliskin, su chi sia, su cosa possa fare. Insomma, è un individuo sicuramente pericoloso. Ora, la prima cosa che noi dobbiamo fare è collegarci al nodo per avere la mappa. Scarichiamo la mappa. Usciamo. Batman quindi è uno studente, a quanto pare, di Stillman. nostro esperto in detonazioni e nel disinnescare questi ordigni esplosivi. E tira... quando andiamo a disinnescare la prima bomba. Andiamo qui. Cazzo. Ok. Cazzo, non spruzza. Ma che cazzo? Ah, con la levetta destra, ok. Cosa strana.
Right in here. I took care of the C4 in strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far, we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Iniziano a sorgere dei sospetti. Già, dalla prima bomba disinnescata. Curioso. Ah, faccio notare che anche se la tessera di livello 1 non è equipaggiata, le porte si apriranno comunque. E questo è molto utile. C'è una bomba in ogni punto, per cui dal punto C adesso dobbiamo muoverci al punto D per la bomba. La nostra guardia si giri. E la uccide. La telecamera di sicurezza. Struttura D. Piscina di contatto.
What's that?
It's the enemy. Hunt me down.
No, no. Devo andare a dormire adesso ci la prossima. La prossima qui lascia. Grazie mille per essere passato, caro. Sì, un bel po' di... Serve la M9 da addormentarli un po' questi nemici, anche perché non ho il silenziatore per la pistola. Ah, ne approfitto. Come potete vedere, sulla mappa ci dice dove c'è ancora una bomba, quindi ne possiamo tenere traccia di dove siamo già andati e dove no. Strano che il gioco non l'abbia fatto iniziare. Anche nella struttura B dobbiamo andare a togliere la bomba. Colpendo la telecamera facciamo esplodere il cipher.
Encounter DML requested.
Come fai a tirare un calcio a uno che ti sta facendo una pipetta in faccia, però dai.
Over there!
Cazzo! Cazzo sta Remmeno? Fammi da gelo dietro. E niente, non mi ricordo. Sì, ricordo. No, ti prego, uccidetemi, dai.
Raiden, are you all right? Answer me. Raiden!
Quanti cazzo di nemici, Perché non c'ho la M9? Dove cazzo è la pistola a tranquillanti di merda? Oh, che bello. Manco. Proiettile. Ah, cazzo di razzone. Allora, va a fare la bomba della città. Molto facile da trovare questa bomba. Sì. Va di qua. Sì. Ci prendiamo anche le bende. Qua andiamo in questa direzione. M9 nella struttura F. Grazie Frangox, ok. Porca troia, non avere un'arma silenziata mi mette molto in difficoltà. Eccola lì. La bomba l'abbiamo vista. Lo raggiungo. Ah. E non so. Cazzo sto andando. Ah, sì. Ok. Il nostro coolant.
This is Raiden. The C4 found in strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, Raiden. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Vabbè, prende anche una card box, ma quella è poco importante. Quello che è importante però è che i sospetti di Stillman sono, diciamo, hanno delle motivazioni serie dietro. Non è soltanto un sospetto adesso, ma inizia a diventare una cosa preoccupante. Cioè, queste bombe vengono piazzate in posti sbagliati. Nel senso, certo, una loro esplosione potrebbe comunque fare danno, ma non si parla di danni a livello della struttura. E questo preoccupa l'esperto appunto di Nesco. Però noi abbiamo disinnescato 3 bombe. La bomba della struttura B non abbiamo avuto feedback. Probabilmente perché eravamo in fase di allerta. Ma vabbè, quello è poco importante. Allora, io voglio evitare a più possibile il combattimento. Tanto abbiamo capito che stiamo andando in sfiga stasera. Andiamo alla nostra chaff grenade. Tipo ovviamente adesso dovrà scendere le scale. Vaffanculo. Vaffanculo, vaffanculo. Poi ovviamente è spawnato un esercito. Ovviamente deve spawnare un esercito. Allora, la warehouse, struttura F. Ah, la struttura F. Qua qualche posto per nascondermi ce l'ho. E ho anche finalmente la M9. Grazie mille Frangops, grazie mille. Ora faccio tutto lo stealth che voglio. Porca puttana, adesso comando io. Ci prendiamo 2 minutini di pausa. Non so se c'è qualcuno dei... c'è qualche unicorgio. Se può venire un attimino a intrattenere nella chat il tempo che devo fare pipì, che sto morendo. Grazie.
Ehi, caro Mase della Rati 95,5. Amico Mase.
Ehi, amico Mase.
Uè, buongiorno. Credo che Mase sia saltato in... No, Mase se n'è andato. Oh no.
Come Mase se n'è
no.
andato?
Ecco perché ha chiesto di intrattenere. Ciao amici della chat.
Ciao amici, Maserati MC non c'è in questo momento perché è arrivata la pizza.
Perché Maserati MC non esiste. Invece, io sto mangiando degli Orosaiva.
Sono buoni gli Orosaiva. Io invece sto sanguinando.
Perché vorrei dirvi una cosa molto importante. Allora, il signor Airu ha appena affermato che il signor Pelli Costa Curta fosse un N parola solo perché Costa Curta gli ricorda Costa d'Avorio. Io adesso vado lì a piedi e lo porto a calci in culo finché non sanguina dal naso. Iron, nella tua Inter di merda l'avresti pregato per avere un Costa Curta, porca puttana.
Quelli della Costa d'Avorio ce li avevamo però.
Avevate solo quelli a un certo punto.
E tu?
Perché è luna di notte, Francox.
Cos'è la SMR di 2 Pippo?
L'SMR in generale.
Vabbè dai. Oh no.
Amici, vi piacciono più gli Orosaiva nel latte o nel tè?
Nel nulla.
Io li preferisco nel tè, scusate.
Ah no, ma gli Orosaiva, io pensavo gli Orociocca. No, allora nel latte.
Sono tornato, amici.
Ciao
Ciao
Maserati.
Maso della Rati.
Ciao, è vero che ti è arrivata la pizza?
Sì, mi è arrivata la pizza, sì.
Davvero?
Però è quella della settimana scorsa.
Con la sputazza sopra.
Almeno è arrivato.
Cazzo, deve essere buonissimo.
Ah, ma c'è anche il signor Due Pippo, salve caro.
Salve.
Ma se io lo sai, va nel tè o nel latte?
Nel latte?
Io nel tè.
Ma chi cazzo mette la roba nel tè?
Ma infatti.
Ma se, scusami, quando ho la diarrea pesante io mi bevo il tè al limone.
E poi ti mangi gli
quindi ci
Oreo.
metti
Cioè,
Io lo sai, va, no gli Oreo.
Ah, gli Oreo però effettivamente gli Oreo nel tè ci potrebbero stare, sì. Quelli biscotti più... Devono essere semplici i biscotti da mettere nel tè, però.
Sì, sono lo sai, non sanno di un cazzo, io mi sto bevendo che mi piace il pisello, però.
Vabbè, mi piace il pisello, quello è poco ma
Sì, farina e zucchero.
Poi magari tu sei uno di quelli che preferisce il tè al limone sopra quello alla pesca.
Sì, assolutamente.
Cioè, che ti piace tantissimo il cazzo.
E la pesca mi fa schifo al cazzo proprio. Mamma mia, che schifo, come cazzo fate a berlo?
Dovresti ficcarti due dita nel culo e urlare.
Ma se il signor Clemente qua pensava che il signor Billy Costa Curta fosse un'enne parola.
Come? Sei bianco come il latte.
Perché gli ricorda la parola Costa d'Avorio.
Sì, ho letto che scrive Billy Costa d'Avorio.
Dimmi tu se non devo bestemmiare il Signore nostro Padre.
Beh, magari no, magari non da questo canale Discord.
No, assolutamente. Mancherebbe.
Adesso cerchiamo di non farci scoprire. Ma porca di quella puttana ha fatto la pirouette che sul desco sopra il muro.
Ecco, arriva Luke che bilancia la situazione. Dice, io lo so, stanno bene parti uguali, poi non ha ragione.
Sì. Là sì, perché tu poi schiacci tutta la Nutella che sborda.
Amici, avete mai sofferto di diabete mangiando il creme caramel con la Nutella?
Oh no.
Anzi, con la crema pan di stelle, quindi scrocchi.
No, io ho fatto di peggio. I marshmallow imbevuti nella Coca-Cola, poi nella Nutella e poi poco.
Ma che cazzo di schifo. Io con i marshmallow...
Era una sfida.
Con i marshmallow mi sono fatto con la cioccolata fusa perché la mia mamma si era messa in testa di fare la fondue di cioccolato. È tipo cioccolato fondente e panna, una roba del genere. Messa al fuoco. Cioè intufare esiste in italiano. Pucciare, non so. Ci intufavo i marshmallow e tipo morivo di diabete 40 minuti dopo.
Però erano buoni.
Mamma mia.
Comunque Maserati, ti diamo fastidio?
No, dato che sono principalmente video, non avete molto tempo di parlare.
Ma devi parlare sopra i video.
Il video che parla sopra voi, ragazzi.
Ma se posso sbattere il pisello in live sul microfono.
Di nuovo, bene.
Lo faccio.
Dimmi quando è che non lo fai.
Lo faccio. Non saprete mai se l'ho fatto davvero oppure no.
Ma per me no, perché ci ho messo troppo poco tempo.
Ce la vado fuori. Ma se una certa ora.
Ma se... per capire mi sono segato sui piedini di Airo. E quindi... Ma se ho mandato la pianta del mio piede sinistro ad Airo, la mando anche a te.
Perché dovevo rovinare?
Ma infatti ora gli mando la foto e me ne vado. Ciao Mase, è stato bello, ti ho mandato la foto. Ciao chat, ciao Mase.
Scusaci per averti distrutto tutto qua. Sono veramente dispiaciuto, Maserati.
Grazie.
Ciao Mase, ciao.
Ciao.
Morirò di sangue.
Muoio di nuovo, basta. Perché devo abbassare un po'?
Is something wrong? Right.
Ma io non riesco ad affrontare queste zone che sono facilissime, porca troia. Buonanotte Luke, grazie per essere passato e grazie mille per il raid.
Enemy sight.
Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
No sign of the missing man. Nothing else to report.
Ok, c'è la bomba.
There's somebody there.
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Buonanotte, Mikio.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security. Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Nothing here. There's somebody there.
Oh, buon Dio. Terminale. allora bisogna andare di qua adesso. Devo fare una bella camminata, una bella strisciatina, perché dobbiamo prendere una cosa molto bella, amici. Molto bella, che renderà inutile l'M9. Che me li metti nella stessa stanza, mi rendi l'M9 inutile. Il Socom Suppress. Che cazzo è? Oh. E adesso che ho la pistola silenziata, vi inculo tutti. Adesso faremo. Buonanotte Dato. E giustamente dice ma che c'è andato a fare a scuola? Oh. No, non penso che Artyom vada, penso che Artyom stia dando la buonanotte ai nostri amici. Allora amici, fossi stato Snake, come avete visto con Snake, ho sparato sì, ma naturalmente ho usato la M9 nella prima missione. Qui io me ne sbatto il cazzo. Andiamo a dove ancora abbiamo. Devo ancora disattivare la bomba. E lì sarà interessante perché uomo con i binocoli.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye.
Ciao Matteo, ciao.
Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never
Grazie,
mind
Franco.
about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
Fortunatamente il mine detector l'abbiamo preso. Funziona esattamente come nel Metal Gear. Pisciando. Possiamo prendere le Claymore. Il ponte di collegamento EF presenta anche, come potete vedere dalla mappa, un collegamento al core dello Shell 1 di giù. Ma vi posso già dire che non possiamo entrare perché lì ci vuole una tessera di livello 2. Per cui noi prendiamo le nostre Claymore e andiamo a disinnescare le ultime due bombe. La struttura presenta due piani. Questa è una struttura con l'eliporto, come abbiamo potuto vedere. Ci contatta Rose.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right, sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building, and then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same
Importante
place.
questa cosa.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
Quindi noi abbiamo incontrato Rose sul posto di lavoro, a quanto pare in maniera del tutto fortuita e fortunata. C'è una zona sotterranea qui, bello C, al quale ovviamente non possiamo accedere in nessun modo.
Who's there?
There's somebody there.
Ok, prendiamo la mappa della zona. Inseriamo il sensore, ma non sembra esserci niente a questa altezza. Prendiamo la card box. Speriamo che non ci sia altro. Quelle sono munizioni per l'M4, quindi un'arma che prenderemo più avanti. Non ci resta che salire. Come vi ho già detto, questa struttura è una struttura a più piani. È la zona di smistamento delle merci e eliporto. Perché è importante la zona dell'eliporto? Oltre ad essere una zona in cui c'è un filmato, il nemico è stato eliminato precedentemente.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja, complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols.
Olga
Anything
Gorlukovic.
else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
Un uomo in una scatola, già. Intanto questo ha fatto una pirouette ed è finita boh. Però Ryder, non facciamoci domande, vero? Comunque quella era Olga Gorlukovic, quindi è sopravvissuta all'incidente del tanker. L'unico boss che affronti in Metal Gear Solid 2 nella missione con
Russian.
Snake.
Must be Olga Gorlukovic.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a dead cell?
No, she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Perfetto. Ah no, c'era qualche nemico lì. Vabbè. Qual è il problema? Dai, dammi munizioni. Bastardo. Mi state chiedendo dov'è la bomba? La bomba si trova sotto l'aereo. Questo è il famoso Harrier di cui hanno parlato.
Raiden here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, right?
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
Qui abbiamo scoperto che Stillman ha mentito tutto questo tempo sul infortunio, appunto, e temeva di dover affrontare le persone che ha assassinato, persone che ha ucciso, le famiglie delle persone che ha ucciso per il suo errore. Beh, frega relativamente cazzi di questo, però comunque una cosa simpatica. Abbiamo scoperto che effettivamente Fatman stava lavorando ad altro, e questo può essere un problema. Ci sono delle bombe nascoste nella struttura 2. È possibile che ci siano anche nella struttura 1. Non lo sappiamo. Quello che sappiamo è che ci manca una sola bomba. Raggiungiamo quanto prima la struttura D. Dovremmo essere relativamente tranquilli perché abbiamo eliminato le guardie di questo piano. E qui possiamo muoverci velocemente alla struttura D. D. Sediment pool. Fortune multiple, potete vedere. Siamo vicini al terminale. Ora, dov'è la bomba?
Nothing here.
Vabbè, ho ripremuto il tassazione per risalire, non è risalito però, ok. Vedo.
Nothing here.
Lo so, lo so. Abbiamo finito con le bombe, amici.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Perfetto, quindi abbiamo eliminato tutte le bombe. Però abbiamo questa bomba in odore che, ecco, ci diciamo in questo momento preoccupa. Per cui torniamo al punto B. Oh, Daniel Craig, grazie mille per l'host. Grazie mille, caro. Ok. Eccolo qui. Il sensore.
Peter, I have sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom
Buonasera
of
a te,
strut
caro.
A.
Buonasera.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin! Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Right. Move! Get to the bottom of strut A now!
E adesso abbiamo un grosso problema. Abbiamo una bomba enorme che sta per esplodere tra 400 secondi. 400 secondi è un sacco di tempo. Ah, dobbiamo prima arrivare alla struttura A. Siamo alla struttura C. Eh sì. Abbiamo comunque roba a rompere i coglioni. Eccoci alla stanza dei trasformatori della struttura B.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Understood. Reinforcements are on their way to the Strut B transformer room. Intensify the level of security.
sight. Requesting.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with the AB connecting bridge have ceased. Carry out.
Freeze!
Ok, siamo al tetto della struttura A e abbiamo ancora 300 secondi. Andiamo l'ascensore. Abbiamo 310 secondi e 40 primi.
Right. Bliskin, listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
Fat Man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there!
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Right! Keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
Un sensore a microonde di prossimità, quindi lui che era lì era troppo vicino alle bombe e quindi ha fatto la fine che ha fatto. Noi adesso abbiamo 308 secondi per trovare col sensore B quest'altra bomba. Dobbiamo cominciare a cercare.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic.
Non mi sembra proprio il momento di parlare del... Eccola, trovato.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the President. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Quindi il nostro obiettivo adesso è ritornare al piano di sopra. Facciamoci le considerazioni e la nostra arma e andiamo.
Raiden, the terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
What?
A hostage has been killed, shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the president.
What about the other hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jack, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Well,
looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
Raiden, go and rescue the president. You can start off by getting to the upper level of Strut A.
Ok, andiamo a salvare il presidente allora. Arriveremo al tetto e chiuderemo la live. Ma qualcuno sta scendendo a prenderci.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
That's not him. This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you?
Un attimo dall'ascensore.
Maybe you can give me death. My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else. And without a death to call my own. Hurry, kill me, please.
Ah, posso già dire che è inutile spararlo. Come potete immaginare, non subisce danno.
Fat Man just contacted us directly.
Fat Man called us?
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, Raiden.
What?
He's killed off Peter. Now he's after you.
Why me?
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, Raiden.
Great. How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 400 seconds remaining.
So he's planning on taking this place out.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
What about backup?
Risalve, risalve.
There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
Quindi Fatman ha chiesto di noi. Adesso dobbiamo affrontare anche Vamp.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fatman is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one, really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Then he's all mine.
Later, Vamp.
Now!
Beh sì, Vamp si è beccato 2 pallottole. Una in pancia, una in testa.
Damn!
Vamp. Are you gone? No. No. That death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die? Alone again? Cheated out of death again? How long will you force me to live? How much longer, Dad? You've punished me enough. I thought you could give me peace. But you couldn't kill me either.
Non spara. Vabbè. Ovviamente noi abbiamo un appuntamento con Fatman. E chi lo sa, magari a una distanza così avvicinata il proiettile potrebbe addirittura girarsi contro di noi.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen. I died once already.
E Vamp, nonostante una ballottola in pancia e una in testa, è vivo e vegeto. Il perché? È presto per saperlo. Adesso abbiamo 400 secondi, non possiamo perdere tempo. Dobbiamo raggiungere l'eliporto, dobbiamo raggiungere Fatman. Mi sono spaventato. Quella non so come l'abbiamo evitata. warehouse della seconda F. Ok, siamo all'eliporto. Non c'è neanche l'aereo. Stanno i rumori.
So you're the one. You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man.
Is he Dead Cell?
I am Fat Man. I am the greatest that humanity has to offer, and can you hear it? Hear this rhythm? It's the rhythm of time and life. Don't you love this sound? I used to hang around department store clock counters.
Bene, eccolo qui. Fat Man.
Life is short. Bombs tell the time with every moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare. Glad you could make it. The party's about to start.
Beve vino da una cannuccia.
Yum. Good year. Let's drink to Stillman, shall we?
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
Ransom? What are you talking about?
$30 billion in cash.
So that's what's going on, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less what they plan to do. My ambitions are much more simple. To be the most famous bomber of them all.
You're nuts! No one's gonna give a damn about you!
Oh, yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman.
Vero?
That's the only reason I assisted them.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. Or... What are you laughing at?
That croc died a dishonorable death 6 months ago.
6 months ago. The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. Set me free, you know. Open the way to a new dimension. So that I can become the emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
How dare you! I'm an artist! That is why I dislike boorish military types. It's time to start the party. This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bombs. Laugh and grow fat. Let's move!
Così comincia la prima boss fight di Metal Gear Solid 2. Con un pazzo che piazza bombe ovunque. E il nostro obiettivo è spegnerle. Ovviamente non dobbiamo dimenticarci la cosa importante.
Look, your favorite. Explosive. How about a little time off from bombs? Ow! Oh! You asked for it. More bombs! Look, your favorite. Explosive. Come on, get a move on. Ow, ow. Oh. And it goes boom. 10 seconds and it's all over. Oh, ow, ow. Oh. Oh, ow, ow. It's time to get back. No!
Alla goccia dura il signor Lardoman. È abbastanza, sì. Ma alla fine l'abbiamo sconfitto.
My suit. Oh no. I've nothing to wear to the party.
The party's over for you.
That's what you think.
What do you mean? What did you just do? What is this?
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place.
Mother of all bombs, la Moab.
No use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
Where is it?
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
Damn!
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big shell with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb!
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies. Laugh and grow fat.
E muore. Abbiamo un problema, dobbiamo trovare questa bomba. È un uomo così eccentrico, così particolare, così egoista anche. Così egocentrico. Dove potrà mai aver messo la sua bomba? Se non dentro il suo vestito. Batman è morto. Uno dei 3 membri del Dead Cell è andato.
Good work, Raiden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves...
Colonel, Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
Intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists. Raiden, a lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting them.
What are my orders?
Rescue the president.
We have no idea where he is.
You haven't been in the Central Core yet. I suggest you start there.
Wait, I have another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
Pliskin.
How you doing, kid?
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Defused. And Fat Man, too.
That's good news.
How's Shell, too?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the Central Core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the president and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the president is?
No, that one's all yours.
The president is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
Un discorso abbastanza interessante quello che viene fatto tra Snake, tra Pliskin e Raiden. Vabbè, ma penso ci siate arrivati anche voi. Per cui l'unico quello che ci rimane da fare è trovare un modo per arrivare all'interno del cuore dello Shell 1, perché è lì che troveremo il nostro bersaglio. Abbiamo eliminato Fatman. Non ci è rimasto molto fare. Dobbiamo salvare il presidente e trovare un modo per portare con noi gli ostaggi. Ma l'Harrier è decollato e potrebbe essere pericoloso per l'elicottero salvarli tutti. noi contatteremo Rose per salvare e vedere quella cosa ha da dirci. Che dirà sicuramente cazzate mentre salviamo.
What's up, Jack?
Fino a chiamarci Jack, va bene. E però dobbiamo salvare i dati.
Jack, I know you're probably doing fine, but don't get discouraged. Remember, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin is with you too. You'll be all right. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. Every time you say nothing, it's always something. What's wrong?
It's just that, you know, you seem to think pretty highly of him.
Well,
Yeah, Pliskin's the kind of guy you can really depend on, isn't he?
what?
What?
Yeah, Pliskin is one heck of a man, isn't he? He's so cool, so confident.
Yeah.
But he's nowhere near as cool as you. You'll always be my number one. Always.
But that's not what I meant.
You know, you're kind of cute sometimes. Bye, Jack.
Ok, ragazzi, noi per stasera ci fermiamo qui. Io vi ringrazio per avermi fatto compagnia. Vi ricordo che comunque noi siamo Unicorgi. Facciamo live tutte le sere dalle 22 alle 23. Torneremo sicuramente con Metal Gear prossimo venerdì, ma chi lo sa se che il weekend non possa riservare delle sorprese. Vi ricordo che noi ordinariamente, appunto, ripeto, andiamo in live dalle 22 alle 23. Adesso il buon con due piedi ci sta spammando il nostro Telegram e il nostro Instagram, che vi terrà aggiornati su quando stiamo per andare in live e con cosa. E in ultimo, ovviamente, non dimentichiamoci del nostro canale YouTube, dovete andare a rivedere le nostre live vecchie, tra cui anche il primo Metal Gear. Da domani comincerà le 3, quindi mi raccomando, noi saremo in live durante tutte le conferenze, quindi passate e venite a seguire le 3 con noi per avere anche le nostre impressioni. Detto questo, ragazzi, buonanotte, buon weekend, buone 3. Alla prossima.